next section, they said in Japanese. It is 言っていた。27分08秒。20.
So they said in Japanese. They said is used the same way as omo. We use the to particle after an informal sentence with itteita. So Genki covers two ways of saying this down in the footnotes, right? It's not actually covered in the actual lesson, but I just want to mention that to iu is actually they said, right? But to itte ita, they say to itte imashita, which is the formal version of this, is the te iru form of to iu, right? The verb you is say or said. To iu means someone said, but using to iu or to ita, which is the past tense of you, is generally used for something that you didn't hear yourself. So something that you heard someone said, or something that you read in a book that someone said, like a quote from a famous person in history. If you're quoting Jesus or something, you would use to iu, or, well, you'd use to iimashita. But if you're repeating something that you heard someone say in person, you're going to te iru form of you, to itte ita. That's informal version, and to itte imashita is the formal version. So here are some examples. Barbecue wo suru to itte imashita. He said he will do a barbecue. Barbecue wo suru to itte imashita. So you've got the informal version of a sentence, barbecue wo suru, and to itte imashita. He said he will do a barbecue. Now, you wouldn't say to iimashita here, unless maybe you read on a sign somewhere that Ando-san said that he was going to do a barbecue next week. Maybe in that situation you might say, Ando-san wa barbecue wo suru to iimashita. Maybe. But when you heard it yourself, to itte imashita. So that's why we're using the te-iru form here. And from here on out, I'm going to use the formal version, which is itte imashita. It's actually easier to say.
Okay. Did you get Andy-san's point?
Mm,
Do you agree?
So 50% I understand, but 50% I don't understand.
Okay, what did you understand?
Okay. と言っていました is someone said.
Okay.
And と言っていた。と言っていました。someone said.
Okay.
と言っていた is so you heard something. Heard something from someone.
Okay, you heard.
You heard it. Okay.
You heard someone said something.
Yeah.
And you the past tense. So the point he is arguing here is past tense and tail form past tense difference. And he definitely sees some difference. And he tried to explain here. And what he said in the video is to itta past tense generally used for something that you didn't hear yourself. That he said.
You didn't hear yourself. Oh, you didn't hear yourself.
Then how you can report it? Why? This is something that you heard someone said or something that you read in a book. But then I confused. He used this word, something that you heard. Then it's same as this one. Te ita teiru form past tense. Yeah. So
I think so you didn't hear yourself. I don't think so.
yeah. Right. Good. Okay. You saw.
Maybe I didn't hear myself. I say ベキをすると言っていたそうです。そうです。プラスそうです。Right?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I like the point. Actually, yeah, his observation, his explanation didn't resonate me much as well, and I feel like, yeah. So when we use past tense,
うん。
and when we need to use past tail form,
It's difficult.
it's no, that Yukiko just said that. So yeah, you know that when we want to explain somebody's action, exact action, then we're gonna say past tense. So yeah, he said like this, like 彼はこう言い oh, it's weird. What did you say? The sentence.
言っていました。言いました。Yeah, both okay, but I often use と言っていました。
Yeah, of course. This is what we report when we use
Yeah.
to use reporting what you heard. This is definitely the one you're gonna go. Don't worry. And the Andy-san's point was he wanted to make it clear then when you would use past tense, right? And the past tense is used when you want to describe somebody's past, like conducted action. And it's not the reporting. So when you want to say you're gonna use tail form, okay, then next challenge, why we need to use tail form here in order to report something.
そう言っていました。
バーベキューすると言っていました。Why?
Maybe と言っていました is so the main topic is the quotation. バーベキューすると言いました is like action. So maybe I want to explain action.
There's a really interesting phrase like how Anderson captured this grammar. He said when you are repeating something that you heard someone say in person, you are going to use ita. And I really do agree with this. Like, you know, you are like, imagine you are in the particular scene that conversation occurred and you are in that scene. That's why like our imagination of this scene is pretty active. That's why we want to describe as if it is ongoing action. So that's why we describe it as if it's happening. ている form. But since it's over, ていた. So you know, ている, you're gonna be there. ている. So when I was there, it was said. So he was saying ている form. バーベキューすると言っていました。So that's why you have to be there in person. You have to listen the word and you're repeating. That's why と言っていた. Yeah, like as if you are just going back to the scene, like virtually. Yeah, that's why if you didn't hear, of course you don't say that. Yeah, you have to say you have to say here in person. Then we're gonna say 言っていた. Anyway, yes, that's how we go, how we use. はい、いいですね。と言っていたを使いますね。はい、アルマンドさんと話したんですか、ゆきこさん。何か言ってましたか？
何か言ってましたか？
So you talk to Armando. What did he say?
今、休み中だと言っていました。
いいですね。
学校が休み中だと言っていました。
そうなんだ。今、休み中だと言っていました。 Okay, so the breakdown. So when I ask Yukiko, it's like Yukiko's conversation with someone else. Yukiko is like, she just recall that event happened and as if she was there and she's making this remark. 今学校が休み中だ exact the remark like she heard in this particular conversation so that she described as if it's just happening. That's why tail form. But however, it is already past. So make past tense tail form. 学校が休み中
But
だ
I
と言って
think
いました。
think so. If I say 今学校が休み中だと言いました。So if I say 今学校が休み中だと言いました。So maybe you think so. Next story. What is next story? What do you think? So if maybe I have another main topic. Maybe 休み中だと言いました。で、私が
Continue.
なんかそう continue.
Then
So
next
maybe
action.
I want to say another things. So main topic is maybe different. Or,
Yeah, like then another topic, then another topic goes on, goes on,
うん
goes
そう
on.
そうそうそう。
Mhm.
いや。
Yeah, okay. But more and more difficult. そう今学校が休み中だと言いました。だからいつまで休みか聞きました。
そしたら
そした
2ヶ
ら
月も休みだと言ったんです。2ヶ月も休みだと言ったんです。
本当に？
それびっくりしたんです。Like that. No,違うけど。違うけど。
いいですね。Then another topic follows. いつまで休みか聞きました。For example, something like that. Okay. Yeah. So after all, for me, like past tense is like you're gonna report one incident action, and yeah, probably that is because you wanna have another topic you wanna follow. So that's why you make it past tense, then continuous. Next action, next action, next action. Then another topic follows. Okay, good. Is there anything you'd like to add? Very good. Good.
Okay.
と言っていました。I think, yeah, this is really interesting phrase. Isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, と言っていました。と言っていました。I heard. By the way, in the following lessons, you guys have more phrase for this. We're gonna learn, but 何々そうです。かね。
何そうです。
何々。but I want to introduce this one, て。So in the colloquial, we just say て。So the significance here is to quoting particle in the informal speech, it's gonna become て。あずみさん、今仕事がないって。
そう。
アルマンドさん、今学校が休みだって。So to just becomes て and by adding this small to, actually we are already like implies that と言っていました part all omitted.
imply
Okay.
と言っていました。
そうですね。That's it.